Hello, good morning. I am Edward Fulton from Centers for Spiritual Living with our daily spiritual practice for December the 20th. Yes, that's what today is. And we are using a book by our founder, Dr. Ernest Holmes. It's a collection of writings by him with a theme for each month. And the book is called 365 Science of Mind, A Year of Daily Wisdom from Ernest Holmes, by Ernest Holmes. And today's reading um, for our contemplation goes like this: Who would not be successful in the true sense of the term? Who wouldn't want it? Then he goes to explain success cannot be without happiness. So he's not defining success by titles or possessions or external values. He's talking about an inner sense of certainty, and that is the root of success. There is something eternal about success when it is rooted in this inner certainty, and in it there is no grief, because one who is truly successful, meaning tuned in to what they are made of and what lives in them, experiences the world in a different way. Now, the way Dr. Holmes says it is they are no longer sad. Now, I would edit that because being sad is a natural, human, communal response to loss, to pain, to grief. I think it means in a different sense. Um, Sad in the sense of being attached to the outer world. The person who is successful knows that the things of this world are temporary and that the treasure, the true treasure, is in a state of consciousness that in the tradition of Jesus is called heaven. And now Jesus likened heaven, he likened it to a treasure that is buried in a field, that he said we would, if we found that treasure, we would just give up everything else so that we could focus our attention on that treasure. And remembering when I first discovered the teaching of Science of Mind, it was like discovering a treasure. And indeed, I did abandon everything else for that treasure. The teaching was that there is a power greater than I am that lives within me, lives within all creation, that I can use to help create a better experience of the world, not just for myself, but for everyone. Now, this treasure, it tells us in the Hindu scripture, Mahabharata, that you cannot find it. A person cannot find it while they are attached to, controlled by objective appearance, outer appearances, um, possessions, for example, or when we lack control over our thoughts. Well, controlling our thoughts is a very interesting proposition too. I would say it's more like mastery over our awareness. It's not even mastery over, not mastery in the sense of control, but mastery in the sense of an excellent musician who can really play an instrument. We say they're a master at playing that instrument, meaning they understand it, they're in sync with it, they're tuned into it, they've given tremendous time, they're intimate with it. All of this means that success depends, first of all, on stability of mind, consistency of purpose, and concentration of effort. Uh, The kingdom of heaven is already hidden within us. The field that contains this hidden treasure is our own soul. The priceless pearl is covered by the hard shell of experience, and we must learn to see the divine at the center of our own being. And so that is our ongoing practice, to come back every day, get on the right tracks, and to remember that there is a power for good. I don't mean good as the opposite of evil. I mean good in the sense of all inclusive, complete, nothing missing, incorporating everything. There's a power, all embracing power within me as it is within all people. And as I turn to it, it turns to me and acts through me. Our contemplation words today are: today I uncover the perfection within me. I reveal the indwelling kingdom. I look out upon the world of my affairs, knowing that it is the living spirit within me that is working through me, creating through me, causing me to see clearly, to make wise decisions. For I know it is not I, but the Father that dwelleth in me that does the work. This is a reference to the Christian scripture, and it's a reminder that the way spiritual power works is it's the result of no effort on my behalf. It flows through me in the direction, it tends in the direction of my awareness, my concentration, or my consciousness, rather. So today, as I move through the world, I make it my business to let my awareness guide me and to let my awareness land whatever I'm thinking about, to let it land on a sense of inclusion, cooperation, blessing. And without worrying or trying to figure out how this inclusion blessing will come about, I leave it up to the spiritual law that governs the universe to figure out the details. And I stay on track with the task of living in close awareness with this idea, staying close to the thought that within me, as is within all people, there's a power for good. And I'm calling upon it today to guide me. I thank you very much for joining me today, and I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. Have a blessed day.